All brought to you by Baum Chevy Buick, Clinton Community YMCA, Covenant Animal Clinic, and Jason France, your State Farm insurance agent in Clinton.
Your friend in Central Illinois. WHOW.
Top of the morning. Thanks for being with us. I'm your host today, Seth Lawrence. The WHOW Morning Show streams to Facebook and YouTube, brought to you by Peterson Insurance, your Pekin insurance agent in Clinton. My guest in this segment of the morning show is Jena Garrett. She is owner of JumpStart Nutrition in Clinton. Jena, it is good to see you. How are you today?
I'm so good. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for asking. And it has been a long time trying to get you in the studio.
Yeah.
It is good to finally have you here.
For
So tell us about JumpStart Nutrition. Jena, what do folks need to know about your business?
They need to know everything, first of all. So
where are you at?
Yeah, we are on the square. We're at 103 East Side Square. So in between Snappers and the Vault, right next to Green Acres Real Estate.
Can't miss you for sure.
Can't miss us.
Right there. Now, tell us a little bit about how folks, like, maybe they have seen you on Instagram or Facebook, and they see these just beautiful beverages like we have here you've brought for me today. Thank you so much for this.
Welcome.
How do they follow along with you?
Yes, so we are on Facebook and Instagram. You can find us at JumpStart Nutrition Clinton. Instagram is jumpstart.nutrition.clinton. But we post every morning on Facebook and Instagram our flavors of the day. And then on our stories, we're big on our stories about showing daily updates if there's any specials. So it's March right now. We've got our Taste the Rainbow menu. So we have a lot of different drink options every single month, and we'll post those daily. And then you can follow along on our stories.
Yeah.
We're pretty active on Instagram and Facebook because we want people to see something that attracts them to JumpStart. And that could be a pretty looking tea. It could be a delicious shake. It could be something caffeine free. So we want to share all those options with our friends.
So what would you, if you had 30 to 60 seconds to tell us what JumpStart Nutrition is all about, give us that.
Awesome. So we are a nutrition club. We use Herbalife nutrition products, and Herbalife has been around for over 40 years. So nutrition clubs are a great place for someone to come and test out our products. They have our Lit Tea is our #1 seller. It's our biggest item on the menu. We do 2 flavors every day, but it's got B vitamins, Panax ginseng. It really gives you energy to start your day or that afternoon slump, but there's no caffeine crash, which is a huge thing for people who are seeking something caffeinated, but don't want that afternoon slump, right?
Right.
So they're also sugar-free. They're great for people with diabetes. We have a ton of caffeine-free options. Meal replacement shakes are also a huge portion of what we do. So as a nutrition club, we're really there to help people reach their wellness goals, whether that be to lose 5 pounds, lose 100 pounds, switch from their morning pop to something, a healthier option. Or if you don't eat breakfast, that's a huge thing that we're seeing. A lot of people skip breakfast and then they're craving carbs, they're craving sugar, right? So if you start your day with a protein-based breakfast, come grab a protein shake, then your sugar levels are stable throughout the day and you just feel better. So that's our goal, is to help people feel better through drinks, shakes, good conversations, good vibes, all the good stuff.
Now, when you say club, it's not one of those like you have to have a membership and you know, you have to buy a certain amount of, whatever, drinks or whatever per month. It's just come in, be a part of your little community that you've created.
Absolutely. So think of it like a cafe or like, Starbucks, whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
But we really want to build a community here in Clinton. And I'm so grateful to be here as well. Previously, I had a nutrition club in Bloomington, Illinois. So that's how we kind of got to Clinton in the first place. We were in Bloomington and we're looking to expand to different communities because it's one of those things, once you start, it's like, you just want everyone to feel good. I never want someone that if I'm talking to someone and they're saying how they're low on energy or just don't feel good, it's like, well, here, try a tea. So we found Clinton and the location was beautiful. And it was just like, I just knew kind of like the clouds lifted and I'm like, we got to go. We got to spread this. So the club, we call them clubs because they're fun. They're fun to hang out in. And all are welcome. You just come. It's just like a cafe. Come and grab a drink, stay a while, hop on the Wi-Fi, do some homework, whatever you need to do. Come grab a drink.
Tell us about your journey to health and wellness and how you got to the place of, starting up these clubs. You mentioned Bloomington and then from there, how you got to Clinton.
Yeah, so I have been with Herbalife Nutrition now for almost 5 years. So I personally I fell in love with the products because I was looking to lose weight. So I had my daughter about 8 months prior and joined a postpartum mom challenge. So it was one of those ways to build community with other moms struggling with that. How do I get through the day? I'm low on energy. I can't lose this baby weight. So I found the shakes and the tea to be a godsend because I was working full time at Illinois State University at the time. And I would drive down the road, go to Dunkin'. I would get a medium iced coffee with cream and sugar and an everything bagel with extra cream cheese. And that was my lunch. And I was like, man, why don't I feel good? So switching out for my shakes, switching out my coffee for my tea, it gave me the energy I needed to work full time and still be a mom. So that really got me hooked on the products. And then I fell in love with the idea of being able to help others do the same thing that I was doing. So that transitioned me into more of the wellness coaching, doing wellness profiles, we call them, which is basically a sit down. We just ask you questions. How much water do you drink? Do you eat breakfast? What does a daily food intake look like for you?
Right.
So we're really just trying to help others get a gauge for where they're at with their wellness. So I was still working full time at Illinois State, and then a few months, years down the road, then life happened. So I transitioned from full time at ISU to opening the nutrition club in Bloomington. This was post-COVID. Yeah. But in between there, I had a stint where I was doing protein donut deliveries. So lit tea and protein donuts. Again, it's trying to get, if people don't know we exist, then how are they going to know? So delivery was the way to go. It was during COVID. It was one of those things that I was home and I was able to use our protein shakes and turn them into donuts. 12 grams of protein in a donut. It's delicious. So we do those at the club as well. Not on a regular basis, but if you ever see there's donuts, run because they're good.
Yeah, and they probably go fast.
They do.
Yeah. I made my first protein donuts just a few weeks ago, and they're really good.
They're really good.
Yeah, like at least the one I made, it was a little dry, but my kids liked it, and so I was like, well, we'll just do this. It's a attractive, breakfast for them. It's got the protein they need in it. So, yeah, definitely. Now, you mentioned you started up in Bloomington. So how did you get to Clinton?
It was one of those days I was with my mentor who was in Bloomington. She has a nutrition club as well in Wisconsin. So we have the ability to just meet up with each other and have these conversations of how we can reach our community better, right? So we went for a drive. We expanded outside of Bloomington and we're just bopping around all these little towns. And I'm from Moline, Illinois. So I really hadn't spent much time in, I say Southern Illinois, but anything south of Bloomington. So we're like, all right, let's go. What's in Clinton, And when I was looking for locations in Bloomington specifically, I was looking downtown, which is where my location was previously, because I feel like downtown is the heart of a town. So we came downtown Clinton, and it was like one of those epiphany moments. I wasn't planning on it. There was no thought really. I'm pretty lucky in that sense. We saw the location and I just knew it just felt right, which is the best way to make a business decision. Well, I don't know of the best way. The best way for me, I follow my heart.
Yeah.
But after spending more time in the town and being in a smaller community is really neat. I get to know, again, the business owners on the square. I get to come and chat with people locally here. And again, not being from Bloomington, it was not like I was attached to being tied down in one place.
Sure.
But Bloomington was a great learning experience for me as a business owner, as a health coach, to understand how I can do a better job of reaching my clients there. And now something really cool is, since we no longer have a physical location in Bloomington, we still do deliveries. So we do deliveries Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday morning. So if you are in Bloomington normal and want your lit tea, we do deliveries. And so you can always reach out to JumpStart for that. But so we're still trying to connect with whoever we can. Again, like, you do feel different when you drink our products. It's not if you've not tried it, please come try one on me. I'm happy to sample out any product that you want to try because the goal is to feel better, feel better.
Yeah.
It's so it's been a journey.
Sure. Jena Garrett is owner of JumpStart Nutrition in Clinton, our guest in studio here for today. What did you find to be kind of the most challenging part of trying to operate your own business?
The most challenging part for me was navigating really the well, I don't know.
Yeah.
Health department codes.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I was an English major, so I had no idea about the business world. I just knew that I loved the products and that they taste good and that I'm good at social media, and that's pretty much all I knew.
Okay.
So the navigating of running a business, it just gives you a little more structure as far as inventory. You have all, Google and how to respond to reviews. It just is like a little elevated personal development, which I always welcome.
Interesting.
I'm a big person that's always looking for a challenge if it can help me grow.
Yeah, sure.
So I don't shy away from really any challenge. I'm kind of a I'll try anything twice kind of girl. Like,
okay. Yeah.
So if there's some way that I can do something better, like, give it to me. So yeah.
So what's your long-term plan for being in Clinton?
Well, long-term, I would love to see JumpStart stay as a staple in the community as a health and wellness center.
Mm-hmm.
We would also love to start doing more. We've thrown the idea around about doing workouts on the square.
Mm-hmm.
So come summertime, do morning workouts.
Sure.
Yoga. Our space used to be a yoga space previously. So we would love to bring that community back and really make it a community center where people can come and do something healthy for their bodies, drink something healthy for their bodies, and then just feel good throughout the day.
Sure.
So long term, Clinton, we want to stay as a place where people feel welcome to reach their health goals.
Definitely.
And then beyond that, we're always looking for different locations, right? So if you live in Lincoln, if you live in Hayworth, if you live in Bloomington, and you're like, wow, this sounds like a cool idea. I love these products too. Like, let's have a conversation because there are actually over 65,000 nutrition clubs in the country.
Wow.
So anywhere that you travel to, you can find our products, which is amazing. JumpStart is just one of the many. So we would love to, again, like transition to different communities.
That's awesome. Very good. Well, Jena, I'll tell you what, we need a break here. Where do folks go to learn more about JumpStart Nutrition?
JumpStart Nutrition. We are on Facebook at JumpStart Nutrition Clinton, on Instagram at jumpstart.nutrition.clinton. And either of those options, send us a message, DM us. We're always welcome. We always welcome new customers, new faces in the store.
Sure.
And we're open 7 to 5. So there's early morning risers, come for your lunch break, and then 8 to noon on Saturdays.
Easy enough. Very good. Sometimes on Sundays too.
Sometimes on Sundays.
Yeah, you were there this last Sunday, I saw. Very good. Jena Garrett, owner of JumpStart Nutrition in Clinton, our guest in studio. We've got a lot more with her coming your way on the WHOW Morning Show.
WHOW. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Ace now offers free assembly and free delivery, so it's never been easier to get a great grill for your family, like a Weber gas grill, a Traeger wood pellet grill, or a Big Green Egg charcoal grill. Only at your neighborhood Ace. Around the block. What you need in stock. With people who know their grills.
This is Brad from Gibson Ace Hardware in Clinton, Illinois. Stop in to see us, the helpful place at 114 North Madison Street, Clinton.
See participating store for details.
As the seasons change, so does all the stuff in the air that trigger allergy season. CEO Paul Scourin here from Warner Hospital and Health Services, reminding you our walk-in clinic inside our Family Medicine Center is ready to treat those allergies that have you sneezing, blowing your nose, and just making you miserable. No appointment? No problem. Get to our walk-in clinic inside our Family Medicine Center at Warner Hospital at Health Services in Clinton and get feeling better fast.
At Central Illinois Outdoors with me, Jared White, we want you to be a part of the program as well via the Archer's Alley Catch of the Week. Each week, we'll select one of your pictures submitted at centralillinoisoutdoors.com and invite you to tell your story of the great outdoors. We're looking for your kid's first catch or even your first big buck. There's a simple, easy form you can fill out on your phone or computer at centralillinoisoutdoors.com. Send us your story, send us your pic. centralillinoisoutdoors.com and the Catch of the Week, brought to you by Archer's Alley, North 22nd Street in Decatur.
Let's swing open the farm gate together every day on WHOW. I'm Stu Ellis, your host of the long-running agriculture feature called The Farm Gate. I bring the latest news and information on where agriculture is and where it's going to WHOW Ag listeners several times a day. From tariffs to treaties, from the Board of Trade to the running board on your truck, I cover Central Illinois agriculture every day on The Farm Gate. Hear it all on WHOW's many platforms, on the radio or online. Join me, Stu Ellis, for The Farm Gate.
Your friend in Central Illinois, WHOW.
Once again, a good morning. Thanks for being with us. I'm your host today, Seth Lawrence. The WHOW Morning Show streams to Facebook and YouTube. It's brought to you by Peterson Insurance, your Pekin insurance agent in Clinton. Jena Garrett, owner of JumpStart Nutrition in Clinton, my guest in studio today. All right, Jena, one more time. Tell us where you're at in Clinton, how folks learn more about you.
Absolutely. We are at 103 Eastside Square in Clinton. So just right next door to Green Acres Real Estate. And we are open Monday through Friday, 7 to 5. Open on Saturdays, 8 to noon, and sometimes Sunday hours. So for any updated hours, you can check us out on Facebook or Instagram, JumpStart Nutrition Clinton.
Very good. Now, so folks walk in and they see this just huge chalkboard of all the things going on top of your daily lit teas, which again, you mentioned you brought in for us here today.
Yeah.
So what's your menu like? Tell us about the menu a little bit.
Sure. Yeah. So we have two, I would say, staple categories. We have our energy section, and then we have our shake section. So the first thing you see when you walk in, the very first thing on our menu is our lit tea. That is our number one seller. We do 2 flavors every single day. And what a lit tea is, the components never change, but the flavors change every day. So we keep things interesting, change up the flavors. The base is a B vitamin and a Panax ginseng base. So you get that caffeine B vitamin boost. It's sugar-free. They are sugar-free flavors on top. And then there's no crash. So that caffeine crash is something that people want the energy, but then they feel this slump. Well, these teas, they're like magic. I don't know. I'm not the scientist behind it, but I just know they make me feel so good. So the lit tea is our first thing on the menu. We also have anything caffeinated. Our beauty bomb has a pomegranate green tea. It's got collagen in it as well. The pink drink has a protein component. So that has 17 grams of protein and like a wild berry flavor. So we've got our energy section up top. We also have enhancers. You can throw in enhancers into anything. So in my tea today, I have a green apple pomegranate lit tea with cranberry aloe. Aloe is my favorite product on the menu. It's a digestive soother. So the same reason you would put aloe on your skin, you drink aloe to soothe your digestive tract, and everything runs smooth. So I love that.
So tell us about what you brought me here today. What is this?
Yep. So that is the Tiger's Blood lit tea. The Tiger's Blood, same thing. It's got an orange caffeinated B vitamin base. It's got a raspberry and cherry top, and it's just delish.
Now, what are what are these called? The little
So we also serve popping boba.
Boba.
Yes. You can add boba to any of your drinks. We also do 2 flavors of boba every day. That's a super fun enhancer that you can put in, and then that's really popular with our kids as well. So in addition to our lit tea, we have in our aloe and boba, we have enhancers like Cold Fighter, Immunity Essential, Probiotic, fiber, all those good things that you don't necessarily think about throughout the day. You can come in and add that to your shake, to your tea. We also have a product called Prolessa. It's a hunger blocker. So there's a lot of great ways to find what you need off of our menu. So if you come in and you're looking for something specific, or if we ask you like, what are your goals? You want more energy. You need help with digestion, looking for protein. We've got those. And then all of our meal replacement shakes. That's our shakes are delicious. They have 24 grams of protein, 200 to 250 calories, depending on the shake. But they have flavors like wild berry, turtle cheesecake, Snickers, cake batter. So there's a variety of flavors there for everyone that is looking for a healthy breakfast, lunch, snack option. And we also have our post-workout shakes. So again, you're hitting the gym, you need to recover your muscles. We've got our post-workout that has BCAAs and glucosamine and all those things to help you rebuild your muscles so that you can work out again tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very good. Now, what are some of the lesser taken advantage of items on your menu that you think folks would like, maybe, but they just haven't noticed it or tried it out yet?
Yeah, that's a good question. So one of my favorite drinks is called the Cremosa.
Okay.
And it's got a lot. So again, the menu might be overwhelming when you come in for the first time. Again, we recommend a lit tea if it is your first time in, because it does give you a taste for how good you can feel drinking our products. The Cremosa has a pomegranate green tea, the strawberry lemonade collagen, and then it has the Prolessa in it as well. So the flavor when it's all combined is like a sweet berries and cream, but it has your energy. It has the collagen, which is great for hair, skin, nails, your joints. And then it has the Prolessa, which again is the hunger blocker and fat fighter. So it's kind of like the product cauldron of drinks, which I love. And again, I would add aloe to mine. So you can add aloe to any drink. Enhancers you can really play around with. We also have a lot of great caffeine-free options too. So someone that doesn't drink caffeine but wants to come in and try something out, we can make a beauty bomb caffeine-free. We can make a lit tea. We can make an unlit tea for you.
Yeah,
so
sure.
There's, again, something for everybody, and we want to be conscious of that. So, Seth, we are actually updating our menu, drum roll, new menu coming in April, which will have a bigger caffeine-free option section. And then we also have some really cool coffee floats and protein coffee shakes.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, those are some new items that we've been playing around with for our March menu. Like our butter rum coffee float has mocha coffee. It's got then our butter rum shake on top. So 39 grams of protein, like 300 calories. And you just, again, you get your caffeine, your protein. So we'll be doing some menu updates too.
Definitely. So again, remind us where you're at, when folks can come in and stop by.
Sweet. So we are at 103 Eastside Square, Clinton, Illinois. Monday through Friday, we're there 7 to 5, Saturday 8 to noon. But we do update Sunday hours or extended Saturday hours, always on our Facebook, Instagram. And if there's any questions, give us a call. Our phone number is on both of our social media sites as well.
Sure. Well, Jena, as you come to Clinton, what has been your favorite part of being in this community?
My goodness, there's quite a few. First of all, I would just like to say thank you to the people on the square that have welcomed us with open arms, welcomed me and my family. I have a 5-year-old, and so it's been great to get to know people in town, coming from somewhere outside of Clinton. I would also like to thank the Vault. They've been a huge help. I've gotten to do a little like showcasing of a healthy meal prep there. And then if you are a basketball fan and want to come watch me play basketball, I might be juking it up against the Harlem
Wizards. Yes.
It's going to be a good time. So
that's right.
Yeah, JumpStart Nutrition will be fueling me that day for all of my basketball extraordinary skills. But Clinton has just been great to get to know people. And really the goal is to make people healthier and happier. So that's what I hope I'm doing here. And it's been a great opportunity.
Jena, thanks so much for doing this.
Thanks, Seth.
It was great to have you. Jena Garrett, again, owner of JumpStart Nutrition in Clinton, our guest in studio. Check out JumpStart Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram. Network news on the way.
WHOW.